There were plenty of political mishaps in 2014. Whether it was as big as Chris Christie's Bridgegate,
I'm heartbroken about it,
or as small as Obama disrespecting the sneeze guard at Chipotle, there were plenty of politicians wishing they could have a do-over. Here are the top 5.
We came out of the White House not only dead broke, but in debt. We struggled to, piece together the resources for mortgages, for houses, for Chelsea's education. It was not easy.
Trying to relate to struggling American families with your struggle to pay multiple mortgages and pay for your child's education at Stanford and Oxford probably isn't the best tactic when you might run for president. So eventually, Hillary Clinton tried to walk back her comments.
Well, I regret it. It was inartful. It was accurate, but we are so successful and we're so blessed by the success we've had.
In July, during the height of the child migration crisis, Arizona State Representative and GOP congressional candidate Adam Crosman went to protest the arrival of these unaccompanied minors.
I was able to actually see some of the children in the buses and the fear on their faces. This is not compassion.
Only problem was the children on the bus were actually YMCA campers.
I apologize. I didn't know. I was leaving when I saw them.
That walk-back attempt didn't stop the video from going viral. Crosman ended up losing in the primary. Arkansas Democratic Senator Mark Pryor found himself in the defense after making remarks about his GOP challenger, Congressman and veteran Tom Cotton.
And I think that's part of this sense of entitlement that he gives off, is that almost it's like, I serve my country, therefore let me to the Senate.
Pryor was left to explain his comments while Cotton gained ground in the polls by capitalizing on them.
Senator Pryor says my military service gives me, quote, a sense of entitlement. So I brought in an expert.
Did I say at ease, Cotton?
Cotton beat Pryor by 17 points.
Your next senator from Iowa, our friend Bruce Braley. Then you need to elect Bruce Braley. .brucebraley.com.
Except that wasn't the candidate's name.
.brucebraley.com. Or even better, you can... Braley, what did I say? I'm losing it.
Michelle Obama was out campaigning for Iowa Democratic Senate nominee Bruce Braley. He also lost in November, but that brings us to number 1, when Bruce Braley was speaking about Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley.
You might have a farmer from Iowa who never went to law school, never practiced law, serving as the next chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee.
When running for Senate in Iowa, it's best not to call the senior senator with a 59% approval rating just a farmer from Iowa. It made headlines across the Hawkeye state, and Braley's opponent, Republican Joni Ernst, was able to use it against him.
Now, I think it's very important to have farmers in the United States Senate. You poked fun at Senator Grassley for being just a farmer without a law degree.
She's heading to Washington this year, and Bruce Braley is staying in Iowa.